Okay, now I'm going to talk about the advantages of push-pull configuration on an CPU AIO cooler. So here, as you can see, I have an RTX liquid freezer 240 AIO cooler, and it has two 120 normal profile fans. So it's the RTX P12 fans, the non-RGB variant. So these two fans are acting as a push, but the only bad thing that I saw during only push configuration is when there is a sudden spike in the CPU load, what happens is it doesn't bring it down pretty quickly. So here you can see, like, I am using a 5600X and it has 6 cores, and the rated TDP from AMD is 75 watts, but I have seen it go through 115 watts. But so due to this, when I am playing games or like Cyberpunk or any CPU intensive games, I was able to see the CPU temp, that is this one. So the CCD CPU CCD T-die temperature. So this is the average temperature. I have seen this go up to 70 and it comes down very slowly. So that is really bad. That is because here these two fans push air in, but this is a metal filter. What happens is there are fins, and this radiator is actually extra thick radiator. It's not like the other AIOs. This has a large water capacity and it's extra thick. So there is a turbulence inside the radiator itself, and the air is being pushed out. So what I did was I just bought two additional fans in pull configuration. So you may ask, like, this is a big fan, this is a small fan, how does it match? So that I have handled it through keeping their respective percentages in sync with each other. So this, when this runs at 80%, this runs at 70%. Sorry, this runs at almost 90 to 95%. So it matches like that. So what I did was pad these two fans and the three case fans and the back exit fan. So these fans are all under the header. This header, this fan 1 header, and these two fans and the pump are connected to the CPU cooler header over here. So what happens is, I can control these two individually. So after changing this fan over here, I was able to see this trend of slowly decreasing temperature after a spike has been removed. So now it aggressively reduces the temperature after a spike. So when I see now the CPU reached to 70 degrees Celsius, what happens is it drops soon to 65, 60 and 50 depending on the load. So also the another thing is that using only push configuration, I was able to see when there is a sustained load, the AIO's temperature slowly crept up. But now after adding an push plus pull, what happened was the AIO is working much more efficiently, and there is no small creep up of temperature. As soon as it goes down, it pushes it down to a stable rate. That is really good. And also you can ask me, like, why I have mounted my fans outside the case, which is dangerous and someone can put the finger in. The issue is because of my RAM. I don't have RAM clearance there, as you can see. So these are the issues which I'm having, and really others would say push pull only makes like 1 degree or 2 degree difference, but I am not saying that they are wrong, but they are true to a point. I have seen my temperatures go up until the point where I had only push config also, but the main thing that I saw was when there was a spike and the CPU came down again, the temperature came down quickly. It did not like sustain at a higher temperature. So that aggressive variation of temperature that is present now with the push pull configuration. Also here you can see the it's above the grill. So what happens is the turbulent flow inside is being pulled by this fan. So this fan is not causing additional turbulence, but removing the turbulence and like pushing the air more efficiently. So that is really good.